Warning, this video may contain graphic content such as sexual scenes, violence, gore, boobies, and the rest of the fun stuff. Unfortunately, YouTube won't allow that, so we'll try what we can. Please be over 18 to view this video, and don't say we didn't warn you.
Endlessly searching for an original sin.
Hello guys, and welcome to Sinfully Fun Games, where we look at a bunch of different games that are just sinful. The first one we're looking at is the demo for Lust from Beyond. This is the sequel to Lust of Darkness, which is one that you can find on my Xvids channel, a little bit on this channel, and on other channels soon. Now, really cool thing about this demo is there's an uncensored mode and a censored mode. Now, for this video for YouTube, I'll be doing the censored mode. Now, for Patreon and Subscribe Star, you guys are going to get an uncensored gameplay of the entire demo. But let's go ahead and jump on in, shall we? I guess it doesn't want to read my mouse. That's fine. I thought this thing had mouse support. Let's see. Weird, it really doesn't have mouse support. Alright. So let's look at the censored version of this game. And then, like I said, I'll be recording an uncensored version. This kind of thing does make it easier for doing YouTube videos, and I do want to thank the devs who sent me this demo. I really did enjoy the first game a lot, and most people do know that if they've watched the channel and saw the live streams of it. Let's do this. Well, that just looks a little dirty, game. I'm hitting it as hard as I can. Oh, do I have to move it around too? What do you want me to do with it? There we go. Now, if this had controller support, that would be amazing.
A dream. It's only a dream. I can make it.
It's got partial controller support. Now, this is still a work in progress. They actually just did a... Oh, good. It's right-handed controls, and I'm left-handed. Fun. Now, one of the cool things is this game did have a Kickstarter, and they got funded in 10 hours. I actually heard about it a little too late. So I was kind of happy when they sent me this. Neat. Take it. Now, the only thing I really had issue with the first game, I think if I remember, was the ending boss got a little BS-y. But can you really get... What is that, a brain? That totally doesn't look like a thing. Let's go ahead and put that down. So again, you'll have to forgive me if I'm a little weird with this. I'm not used to these kind of controls. I think I would be. Very Geiger-ish. Geiger. Very much. And like I said, that's the same thing with the first game, and I really like that. Is there a run button? Yes, there is. So I'm really happy they got to make a sequel. I think I heard somewhere that they wanted to make 3 games out of this, which I'm fine with. I like their game. But we're not going to get to see much of it in this video, since we're only going to go at a maximum of 15 minutes. Follow the light. Follow the light. Are we getting any closer? I don't think we are. Oh, hi! How you doing? I'm gonna go the other... Okay. I thought I was gonna have to go the... Hi! You got an upgrade from the last game, I believe. New monster? We are in the Elder One's world, aren't we? Hello, darkness, mild. There we go. Through the darkness we walk, looking for the scream from beyond. We study the traditions of the cult of ecstasy and give in to the gifts of the seeing. You are one of them. Good! I've always wanted to be the gift. Or get gifted. I don't know. Record these early in the morning and see what happens. There we go. Now I will say
How is that possible? I should talk to Sabinian. At this hour, he's probably in the library.
it's actually a really nice mask. I would totally wear that mask. That is awesome. Hey, devs, if you guys are still doing the Kickstarter and you guys have a mask, can you contact me? Because that would be awesome. I want a mask like that. So, what was I gonna say? If you guys do want to see the uncensored, it will be up live for everybody to see. Patrons will get it for a week, and then everyone else will get it. This will be one of the only games that are like that, because I'm still playing catch up, you see.
Coffee's still hot. I swear I slept longer than that.
Yeah, but your brain has a different time. It perceives time differently, I believe, in dreams than in reality. This would be so much nicer with full controller support. But it's not too bad with the mouse. So I actually do have to see if their Kickstarter's still going. I'm quite curious about that, just because I want to see some of their rewards. I am really, really happy that they did. Oh my gosh, that is legit the censoring in the game. I love it. I was not expecting that. That's freaking beautiful. That really does make me giggle. Oh dear game, I love you. I love you again, I do. I love you. Hello, miss. What are you doing out here?
Mabel, have you seen Sabinian?
He was in the library downstairs like an hour ago.
Okay, thanks.
Wait a minute. I heard screams coming from your room. A nightmare again?
No, I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about it.
So is this the prequel to the first game?
The ritual hall has been locked since my initiation ceremony.
So we're one of the cultists, which means this may happen just before the game itself. The first game. Interesting. Pretty horse. So we're not going to look at stuff too much, only because that's going to be for the full run of the demo. Is it bleeding from its mouth? Human ignorance? Oh, okay. Very creepy, I love it. There's the bathroom. That is still the funniest thing I've ever seen. I don't know why it makes me laugh so hard. I just thought maybe they put a different picture in its spot. I didn't think they actually did. I love the freaking paintings. Seriously, they do some great stuff with this. Hi, are you the dude I'm supposed to talk to? Oh.
Enlightened Sabinian.
You're
I was
special.
just thinking about you. Amazing night, isn't it?
It's more like terrifying. Yeah, it's an amazing night.
I don't know about amazing. Terrifying for sure. Sabinian, I encountered something horrible. I dreamed of the land of ecstasy again. I have again stepped into Lustga. Only this time, something went wrong. I could feel it within me, as if I was really there. Do you understand? And then, something caught me, hurt me. I woke up, but the wound is still there. How is that fucking possible? I'm afraid I'll go there again tonight.
The matter with which we work is difficult to harness. So, like a child learning the world, we must keep trying new things. You have been hurt. That is true. But you are still alive. I am certain that if the lustful god so desired your death, you would never wake up again. Keep our goal in mind, Christopher. We want you to lead us.
I mean, your eyes freak me out, dude.
With that said, what shall we do next?
The summer solstice is now upon us. Come, let us use this extraordinary night. This is a wonderful chance to drive your psyche even deeper into the land of eternal ecstasy. Master Theodore has opened the ritual hall. He is preparing a rite in which you too should take part.
Okay. Alright, let's do it.
Alright, let's do this.
It's good to hear that, seeing. Surely Master Theodore is already waiting for you in the ritual hall. He will guide you through the rite.
Alright, I'll talk to him. I'll see you later, Sabinian. And thank you.
Good luck.
So, they need to work on the eyes, but I kind of hope they don't because it makes this so much better. I love the eyes. I was trying so hard not to giggle. Again, it's a work in progress game, so I'm not going to be too cruel. That is really awesome. Like I said, I love the way they do the modeling and stuff in this game. I'm taking that with me. It's mine now. You guys, I hope you don't miss this. I'm your leader, apparently, so I can take what I want. That's interesting. That's for sure. Again, this is apparently, as of when I'm recording this, I just checked during the cutscene, it's still on Kickstarter for about 46 hours, so more than likely this will be up days later, because this is being recorded on Sunday. So yeah. There you go, spoiler. That is very strange. I want to play pool. I like playing pool, actually. You two heads? What the heck? Why can't I talk to you? I have so many questions I want to ask you, sir. So, is this just, well, Dominic and Donald, the better one. Oh. Okay. So I'm guessing just full-on Lovecraftian here, which is fine with me. The first one was very Lovecraftian as well. Again, I want one of their masks. It's so awesome. What is it?
I have no idea how to open that.
You might not. Oh. I bet you I know what you have to do. Oh, I bet you I know what I have to do with that. So I'll look at that more toward the actual full play of the demo. Dear game developers, thank you for having a censoring mode. It makes me giggle.
Sabinian said that these were the masks belonging to the slain cult members. Only he wouldn't say what killed them.
So I'm wondering if this is before or... Oh, that's really cool. Wait. So we might be the sun, I think. Man, those are really nice masks. I have a thing I like collecting. I like masks. I do. I've got a few of them. Venetian masks. Yeah, I think they're Venetian masks are some of my favorites. That one's really cool. Was it like this before? Or how did you see out of that? They're all creepy looking. I love that. Makes me think of the song Masquerade. So let's look around a little more. We're almost at...
Beyond the gates of our universe swirls Lustgar. In the face of the absolute truth, its light is the only way.
Oh, here's a pathway.
Maybe I'm going crazy.
Probably. I would say definitely. This is a Lovecraft style game. So, probably.
I need light to get anything done in here.
It was a rainy night. Oh, okay. You use those. Okay, so it's not an automatically going down thing. Alrighty. Nice bedroom. The tower, a tarot card. Well, that makes sense that they would have tarot card readers here. So does that mean that we go back to sleep? Oh, now these is open. Alright.
Master Theodore?
Welcome, Seeing. I have long awaited this moment.
I think I am ready to take part in the ritual.
Good. I can see that you are convinced. It may be a slight overstatement to call it a ritual, but Sabinian is quite prone to exaggeration. It all comes down to you ingesting a concoction I have been working on for some time. At the same time, our companions shall chant a prayer to the lustful god. And then... We are still in need of 2 crucial items. Bring them to me, please, and I will conclude the preparations. Aside from my herbal extract, we will also need the Goblet of Passion. It has always been with us in those essential moments.
Thank you. I'll be back as soon as possible.
Good. Take the glass piece from my room, but don't you dare touch anything else. Here is the key.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Master Theodore.
I am waiting.
So guys, with that our time is up. We're going to move on to the next game for this video, but don't worry. Like I said, I'll be doing a full run of this over on certain other websites. Thank you all for joining me, and they will be completely uncensored. Welcome to the next game in Sinfully Fun Games, A Hero's Journey, The Kindling. So, right off the bat, I get to censor things. Always good. Even though it's already technically censored, we don't want to try to piss off YouTube. But they are a dickish group. Are you 18 years old? Yes. What is your name? Okay. We go with Anon. Not Anon-chan, just Anon. Our story takes place in the era of the superheroes' superhuman societies. Ever since the first superhuman was discovered, people have hypothesized that origins of the powers are from an external source. From an external source. But as time passed, people started to theorize that these powers lay dormant within all humans and are awakened on their 18th birthday. It's called My Hero Academia. Never mind. Oops. As time passed, people discovered that the manifested powers' characteristics are decided by 3 key factors and rarely a 4th. The personality, the mindset, the genetics, the sexual fetishes. What? What? Or so people were led to believe. Soon after the discovery, people have used their newfound powers to rise up as either superheroes or villains, except those who really wanted to be super accountants. We don't really talk about them. The other heroes, defined by their courageous good heart and kind characteristics, spend their days protecting and caring for the citizens. The villains, defined by their egocentric, ill-hearted, and malevolent characteristics, spend their days feeding their own greed, no matter the collateral damage that they may cause. To fight back the threat of villains, the heroes have united themselves and formed a Heroes Association. Oh, it's One Punch Man. With the heroes succeeding their task in driving back the villains, it's only to be expected that the crime rates would drastically drop as well. With the heroes And that's what it did. The Heroes Association now stands atop as the monopoly of ultimate power, symbolizing both hope and peace. The lack of villains to challenge the Heroes Association have made them overconfident and arrogant. This has made the heroes let down their guard and become careless. Because in order for there to be light, there must also be darkness. Let the darkness grow, and the darkness looms, readying itself. And this is when the groomer attacks. Medicare. And as our story unfolds, we follow the 20-year-old university student Anon. At least Anon went to college. Where am I? What is this place? Where do you think you are? Who said that? Show yourself! A flame? So tell me, how do you speak? Because you got like no mouth. We communicate with you on a level that's deeper than the sound of words. Do you mean like telepathy? Telepathy? Yes, it's something of the sort. Wouldn't it just be easier to, talk? Oh yeah, you got no mouth, I forgot. Are you done? Yeah, sorry. So, what is this place? This place is the Within. What? And where's that? It's within. What the hell is that supposed to mean? That you are within. Within what? Within yourself, of course. I kinda like this game. So, like my consciousness? Yeah, it's something of the sort. Kinda roomy in here. I'm starting to see a pattern. Anywho, who are you and what are you? What am I thinking? It's just gonna give me another riddle for an answer. We are your very essence. Another riddle for the answer. What a shocker. I like this character. You're not gonna be more specific than that, are you? We are your essence. We cannot be more specific than that. However you choose to interpret this is up to you. Alright, I guess you're not gonna make this easy on. So, why am I here? You're here to kindle our spark. Whoa, buddy, I don't swing that way. Do you need my help? Well, no shit, I'm a part of you. And what do I get out of this? Whatever we gain, you gain. Whatever you gain, we gain. Well, okay then. So let us ask you a question, Anon. Finally, stops being so damn cryptic. Yep. What do you want? For you to stop interrupting me, jeez. I like this game. What do you mean, what do I want? What do you want? Well, want a damn answer, that's for sure. I want to be popular and famous. I want world peace. I want women. This is not what you want. What do you mean? I will never feel lonely again. Everybody will love me. This is not the happiness you seek. Would you be content with people's fake love and admiration? Oh, my fans love me. Who says that kind of love and admiration they'll hold for me? True love and admiration comes in quality, not quantity. But that is not what you want. Look deeper into the within. I want to keep saying the void. I want to be rich. Yeah, we already know what you want. Wait, no. I want to see. This is not what you want. What do you mean? I will literally fix all the problems that exist in the world. Indeed, a noble gift to the world. But this is not what you want. Look deeper within. I want to be rich. This is not what you want. What do you mean? I can literally buy anything I've ever wanted. This will not grant you happiness you seek. You say money doesn't buy happiness, but it'll buy you love. Well, it buys a jet ski. Have you ever seen a sad person on a jet ski? Well, there was this one time the dude just got dumped after buying this jet ski. It was horrible, I tell you what. It's impossible to be sad on a jet ski. Fair point. But this is not what you want. Okay, maybe you want the jet ski, but that comes later. Look deeper within. I really, really like the writing in this game. This is what you want. Really big tits that kind of look nasty. This is what we want. Basically, you want me to swim in pussy. Basically, we want you to swim. Okay, I get it. You want me to swim in pussy. Good. Now that you understand, go kindle the spark. The time has come. The time has come? For what? Pussy! Anon! Wait. Anon! Who is that? You must set us ablaze! Anon! Why must I set you ablaze? Who is that calling me? That voice sounds familiar. Set us ablaze! We can overflow with the within! Anon, get up! What does that mean? Spider bitch? It means get up. It means get up. You're gonna be late on your first day of uni. What's her name? Leaving it blank if you just want to call her Anne. Yeah, we'll just go with that. What is she to you? Oh, we're gonna go with that. Oh, right. Morning, Anne. Good morning, Anon. You really need to stop oversleeping like this, sweetie. Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, hurry up and get dressed. You don't want to be late for your first day of uni. I'll be right out. As you stare at Anne walking out of your room, you start thinking to yourself, oh man, what a wicked dream. It felt so real. What the hell was all that about? I guess it was just a dream. I shouldn't concern myself further with it. Now that I think of it, Anne looks great today. Oh, shit, I need to get ready for breakfast, so I'm not late for uni. You quickly get dressed and leave your room. You don't even shower, you pig. You enter the hallway and stumble upon Cassandra, roommate. Morning, Cassandra. Sure, whatever. What? Before you could finish your sentence, Cassandra interrupts you. See you later, dweeb. As Cassandra goes to her room, you think to yourself, why does she have to treat me like this? Ever since my 18th birthday, I didn't manifest any powers. She's been like this. It's like she despises me because of that. Well, time for breakfast, I guess. I have to admit, I like this game. As you walk into the kitchen, you hear the landlady say, about time. Quickly eat your breakfast. You don't want to be late. Yeah, I'll hurry up, thanks. As you quickly look around the kitchen, you see it's her name, Jane. Jane quickly looks back at you and makes a huge smile. Well, at least Jane is really happy to see me. Good morning, Anon. How are you? Good morning, Jane. I'm good, thanks. Did you sleep well? Yeah, I slept really well. I had a nice dream. As Jane goes on about her dream, you look intensely at her huge smile and start to slowly lower your gaze onto her body, thinking to yourself, damn, Jane sure looks good, and she has definitely started to grow in all the right places. Also, the way she wears that very revealing shirt. As you continue daydreaming about your roommate, you hear her say, don't you think so, Anon? What? I said, don't you think so, Anon? Yeah, of course. You heard him, Anne. Even Anon thinks it's a good idea. So can we please get a puppy? I already told you no at least a dozen times, Jane. Hey, Anon, back me up here. Right, yeah, maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea. Yeah, and who would have to clean up and look after the dog? Because I know it would end up being me. Nuh-uh, I would totally play with the puppy all the time, and Anon would do all the cleaning. What? Looking at you with puppy eyes, Jane says, yeah, you do that for me, wouldn't you, Anon? Oh, no. Don't give me those puppy eyes. With you doing those, you don't need a puppy. No puppy. Also, finish your breakfast. You're going to be late. I've already finished my breakfast, so I better get going. I'll see you later. Have a nice day, Anne. You as well, Anon. You too, sweetie. Jane rushes down the hallway. And with that, guys, I'm afraid we're going to have to move on. If you want to see more of this game, you know to request it. Now let's see what's the next one on the chopping block for Sinfully Fun Games. Alright, guys, the next game up on the chopping block for Sinfully Fun Games is totally moonlighting much. Mission brief. Tim Scam, disgraced former Whoop agent. Whoop. Okay, I'll stop. Agent and weapons technician has been captured and swiftly sent into the organization's well-protected security prison. Whoop! I'm sorry. So, you know what? I might as well do it because I already know it's going to be a comment, but yeah. several dozen levels below HQ's ground floor. After only a few days in his cell, Scam will receive a visit from an old associate of his. What the fuck? Why did someone send me a Totally Spies game, and why do I know what Totally Spies is? Jerry Lewis, the founder and head leader of the World Organization of Human Protection, or WHOOP for short. Oh my god, I really hope this isn't the one made by... Hold on. Okay, I don't think it is. Along his side are 3 super spies, Samantha, Clover, and Alexandra. What do you mean you're retiring? Okay. Now, girls, we have discussed before, I can't be around forever. Oh, wait, what? Was that... Who the fuck said that? Who said that? Who said that? Whoop needs a fresh start with someone capable of running the show. But we'll miss you. Or I guess she's getting the high-pitched voice. Like, how are we going to remain spies if you're retiring? I'm sure the next director will manage to send you on missions and more or less take care of your weird needs. Jerry, most of the directors either can't take the first day or turn out to be a villain bent on taking over the world. Funny you should mention that. There's someone I wish to have a short conversation. You girls don't mind giving me some privacy? All 3 girls. Here? You do know this is a jailhouse, right, Jerry? Whoop prison. I don't know who the fuck is even talking at this point. Whoop prison houses, the most dangerous masterminds capable of world domination. There had been a large number of breakouts with more than a few villains succeeding to elude the guards. Each time a villain escapes, the 3 spies are sent out to apprehend the madman. So is there no one else working at this place? Yes, in this very place. Don't worry, girls. I can handle any Whoop prisoner in the facility. Is this guy's actual name Tim Scam? What's all that racket? Jerry walks into the room, glancing at the surroundings. Good evening, Timothy. Huh? Oh, it's you. Funny, I never thought you'd take the time to see me, my oh-so-bitter mug. Is it really dinner time already? You can't really tell time down here, you know. And not too many people care to share even a glance when they walk past this cell. Yes, it's a bit late. In fact, I'm planning on making this brief. But firstly, I hope you were well pleased with your cell accommodations when you arrived here. We did our best to try to leave everything in order, just as you left it for the most part. Only because you're such a frequent guest in our holding facilities, mind you. Not a service available for just any nefarious criminal we put away. Just for our most favorite, besmirched Whoop agents like you, Scam. Scam looks at the crummy and oddly shaped holding cell that contained a flat bed, padded mattress, and a semi-wrinkled pillow. With the light that never turns off, allowing for little restful shut-eye, the whole place reminds him of an empty tanning booth. Jerry is clearly playing a joke on him, one that Scam doesn't find all too funny. To the other side of the wall is a foggy glass mirror where the toilet sits in front of. He notes that there is no justifiable explanation as to why the place smells so bad. Numerous high-level offenders must be transferred in and out here on a daily basis, he reasons. Oh, for sure. I definitely appreciate the effort that goes into the upkeep here, Jerry. But it's not as cozy as the office space I used to have, you know. Remember when my job was to design some of the most brilliant tech weapons? Whoop agents still use it to this day on high-profile missions. Speaking of which, since I've been mostly absent from my post for, say, a good 10+ years now, have you been able to find any semi-competent designers capable comparable to me. Someone even remotely brilliant as I was, able to match the wit and integrity I brought to the table before, you and the whole organization abandoned me. Jerry is taking his sweet time on this. I wonder who he's talking with. He practically said to give him some privacy, Clover. Sam, oh Sam, follow every rule in the book, and it's a wonder you can even call yourself a spy. Like, hello! You forgot to know. Aren't we supposed to find what Jerry is planning for our future? Clover, for once, follow Sam's advice. Fine. Let's just find out if we are getting retired in our mail. Maybe a career change would be better for us. We could always freelance. It's not like Whoop is the only agency. Yeah, Sam is right. We are super spies that manage to apprehend top villains. Yeah, like the evil ice cream masterminds and toy manufacturers. Girls, don't be naive. I need to confess, I did apply for other jobs during some of my shopping sprees, and I did list my CV credentials. You know what? You know what I got? Wide-eyed and smirks. After the last interview, I'm thinking that a normal secret secretary would be a better career choice than a field agent. You can't be serious. We promised to stay together. Don't be so dramatic, Alex. Who said anything about leaving you girls? If I have gotten a good job, you bet I would have dragged you along. Well, that's reassuring. Oh, don't worry, Scam. We've managed to get by thanks to a few golden egg employees we've recruited here and there. Okay, my big thing is if that's like a intercom or something, can we have a name or something there? Because it gets a little confusing when there's no name or anything. Maybe there's something I don't know because I didn't really watch Totally Spies. I just was never really into it. Which is why somebody probably sent this to me. I'm assuming you thought you were able to destroy all your design files before you started doing your terroristic weapons deals, eh? Now I must admit, I myself was rather skeptical of the nanite cameras installed above field agents' workstations and personal spaces. Even for a secret spy organization, it felt too great an invasion of privacy. But my word, it certainly paid off in the long run. Almost spectacularly so. We've got lazy employees sleeping on the job. Fellow traitors, such as yourself, trying to steal trade secrets. And even glanced at a few secret inventions some of our techs have tried to keep for themselves, much like you did. It must be said, however, the tech that you were working on, Tim, my goodness, the word genius would not encapsulate the level of brilliance we're working at. So Whoop stooped to outright stealing me of my inventions? Tisk, well, color me shocked. I actually had a small remaining semblance of embittered respect for your organization, Jerry. What's left of that just got kicked under the cell door onto your neatly polished shoes. Oh, don't worry about that, Scam. We have plenty of agents ready and willing to clean my shoes. They work for us with tenacity, dedication, and above all else, loyalty. A trait that's become harder and harder to find in employees, as I'm sure you're quite aware of yourself. So you've got fully trained agents just out and about the building, waiting to do menial tasks like that, really? Don't you see, Jerry? This is why I wanted to leave Whoop in the first place. You're just wasting the potential of an international organization like this. The only way Whoop has a chance of getting ahead in today's ever-changing intelligence wars is by choosing to break from a few eggs. Not by sending field agents out to stop tidal floods or the shimmy up trees to rescue kittens in the name of goodwill. You could do so much With the power you possess, Jerry, you can still serve your country and make a steady profit off it. They aren't mutually exclusive deals. Don't you see that? Oh, Timothy, you see, that's your problem right there. That's always been your problem. You simply don't see that Whoop was meant to benefit the whole world through altruistic acts. Monetary gains were never our intentions, you know. That's why we're broke. There are some of us that don't simply think of our own selfish needs, Scam. Look, cut the crap. Just tell me what it is you're here for. Because if it's just you gaming to gloat and lecture me on how I should behave, at least bring me something to read while I'm dozing off, Fior. I'm retiring, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I'm officially leaving all of Whoop's operations in the hands of one of the persons I think can actually handle the responsibility of running such an establishment, namely you, Scam. What? You really think I'm that gullible? Handing me the reins to Whoop after all I had done? That's not your best move. Yes, I thought it's simply the best move to move on after all these years, new horizons and all that. And you're leaving everything to me, just like that? That's the gist of it, chap. You've got a full run of the place now. So what does that mean? We'll find out if we continue this game. Now this is called Totally Moonlighting Munch. So let's move on to the final game of Sinfully Fun Games for this week. And if you like this, check out all of my other videos. One moment. Whoosh. Welcome to the final game of this week's Sinfully Fun Games. This is probably one of my most requested games, other than Camp Pinewood and Summertime Saga. This is an insanely requested game. Not sure why, but why not? And I know people are going to ask me to fully play this game, so here's the deal. If you guys want to see me do this game, we gotta hit the next level goal on Patreon. That's all we gotta do. I'll either do this or Camp Pinewood. But let's check this out, shall we? Let's see if they really did change anything when they ripped off Akabur. Or as I like to call him, Kitty Bear. Increase, yeah. So far, it seems like the exact same game I just played. Just in case. Well, I mean, do you like use chibi animations or CGI when available? I mean, sure. Oh no, let's play the intro and see just how much has been changed. I guess a whole lot of nothing. Your Majesty? I did it again, didn't I? Teleported myself to who knows where. What's with these ingredients? They seem to be way more potent than I thought. Well, whatever. This place is. I have no business here. Better undo the spell and return to the shop before the princess gets angry with me again. Although, there is something odd about this place. It's almost brimming with magic? Yeah, magic. I can feel it. It's so powerful and yet somehow alien. Interesting. I think I'll stick around for a bit. Oh, well, we have an achievement system. That's new. I can't believe I'm doing this. Even this weird-looking bird radiates magic. Pet the fucking bird. You have to. Pet burb. I can't pet burb, guys. Also, I broke it so it's lighting up more. Looks like an ordinary fireplace. Desk of some sort. Cupboard. Maybe I should rummage through this one later. A sturdy looking door. I wonder what's behind it. You put your ear to the door and listen intently. I don't hear anything. Oop. This door takes 1,000 kicks like that, and it still wouldn't break. Doesn't look like it's locked, though, either. Who knows what kind of dangers could be lurking behind the door. I think I'll let it be for now. It's getting darker already. Did I just spend the entire afternoon examining this room? What? An owl? I'm sure that you remember the reason why I'm writing to you. This letter from my last one, sir. I beg you please hear my plea. This time, this injustice simply cannot go on. Not in this day and age, not in our school. Please take action with deepest respects for Miney Granger. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong voice. I don't care. Done reading. What? An indigenous life form. Look human enough. Maybe I just act cool and he'll leave. It is exactly the same. Albus, you have a moment. What? You mean the Minister of Magic? I would rather avoid having to deal with that bureaucrat. Fine, never mind. How can I be of help? I have something important I need to discuss with you. I think we need to revise our admittance policy. Half of my so-called pupils are nothing but annoying maggots that make my life miserable on a daily basis. Most of them belong to your precious Gryffindor house, of course. The wretched Weasley family, that nosy Granger girl, and, of course, the hero of all the juvenile delinquents around the globe, the Potter boy. Mark my words, Albus. Gryffindor House will become this school's undoing. Nothing but annoying maggots, the lot of them, and kind of have magnets as well. And if that wasn't enough, now they spread all sorts of nasty rumors about the teachers, particularly about yours truly. You don't believe those rumors, do you, Albus? Where there's smoke, there's fire. Albus, you can't be serious. Those are nothing but filthy lies, I'm telling you. Well, those wretched kids left me completely exhausted. I think I'll retire for today. So that tall, broody dude mistook me for someone else, which means I must be shrouded in a concealment spell. So basically, I'm a genie disguised as a human who is in turn disguised as another human. No, that's not stupid at all. I can't believe I'm doing this game. I'm sorry to disturb you again, Professor. I just want to make sure that you take this problem seriously. Last night, another classmate confided in me. I gave my word to keep it a secret, so I cannot go into any detail. All I can say is that one of the professors was involved. Please take action soon. Done reading. So far, other than the achievement system and this right here, and this being an update, doesn't look... Yes! Eat up, buddy. Yay! Glad you aren't as noisy as Iago. That just makes me happy to be able to do that again. Oh, so we do have something new here. So it does look like they've done some stuff, but you can definitely tell it's a different art style. I would have been more respectful and more happy if they had actually taken out everything that they stolen from Akabur. I don't like it when anyone does that to any game developer, by the way. That broody guy again. Albus! Hey, you. You need to do something about the Granger girl. Honestly, I'm running out of ways to punish that little witch. Yes, her. She also happens to be part of the Potter gang. Remember how back in the days they used to publicly flog the students? I swear if we could bring that back, all our problems would be solved. Yes, I would gladly tie that girl to a flogging pole in front of the entire school. then lift her skirt up and... Sadly, nowadays we teachers are severely limited in the disciplinary measures that are at our disposal. I know you're just as powerless as I am as with the matter, but I'm telling you that the girl had to stop testing my patience. Since all this does seem the same, what we're actually going to do is load up this, and we're going to go back, and we're going to actually use this, skip to Hermione, and see if anything's changed from here. Good morning, Professor. How can I help you today, Miss Granger? Well, first of all, I'm terribly sorry about yesterday's display, sir. I never fail a test in my life, so I wasn't sure how to react. But I'm all better now. I see. I will I will not take as much of your time, I promise. Sir, I hope this is not too much to ask. Yes. Would it be all right if Do you think you could tutor me a little, sir? I suppose that is possible. Thank you, sir. I'm very grateful. Just let me know when and I'll bring my books. I must study even harder from now on. And I'll be taking private lessons from you, sir, as often as possible. But that's not all. The ARM shall investigate our education system much closer now. I think some sort of foul play might be taking place. No way. I have a list of suspects already, but I'll give it back to you on this later. I'll get back to you on this later. All right. Oh, my classes are about to start. I better go. So, it does look like they're adding stuff, which is fine. But again, completely change the artwork. Just make your own game. I get it that it didn't get finished and people, I don't know. Again. Okay, so I will say I do kind of like that. But I'm giving this a fair shake. I am 100% giving this a fair shake. I do like some of the stuff that they've added. The achievements are kind of cute. You rummaged through the cupboard for a while. You found a map of the school grounds. You can now leave the office. Oh, thank God! So we can actually leave the office. That's kind of cool. You search around the dorms but find nothing of interest. So here's something that would be really cool. And I do know they're working on this. But if you're going to be able to search the grounds, maybe actually switch it to where we're out on those areas. That would be a really big thing that would set you guys apart. Actually draw out the grounds. I mean, if you're really going to do this, why not talk to Ackerber about maybe asking who his artist was? I mean, I know it's a sore spot for him. He doesn't like it that people do this, but hear me out. If you're going to do this, go all the way. Put in some new areas with actual artwork. Some new events in those areas. Things like that would be a big help with this. It'd make it something more unique. You can probably use the same artist. That gives them work where they can get paid and stuff like that. You're not going to have the same writer, of course. So why not? It's just a thought on my part. Also, we must do this every chance we get. We know this. It makes everybody happy when we pet Burb. But like I said, do that. So we can now summon characters. Let's look at our inventory. This is kind of cool. So we have an inventory. It looks like nothing new was really added to it, which is kind of a shame. You had a chance to add some new stuff. Change out some of the dumb things and put in some new stuff. Again, I'm just saying this to be helpful. If you really want to do something like this, go all out. How do I close this? Okay. So again, it would be really cool to be able to see the areas. But we are getting close to the time end. Like I said, if you want to see a full Let's Play of this, or any of the games, well, this, or something like Camp Pinewood, or something like that, you guys know what to do. What is it? Don't you think that owl pose is a bit ridiculous? I'd much rather use ravens. So would I. You've already talked with Snape for today. Alright, back to work then. Maybe let you interact with some of the stuff at the top here. I mean, again, that's just an idea I had. So let's go ahead and snooze. I'm sure that you remember the reason why I'm writing to you. This letter is my last one, sir. I beg you to please hear my plea this time. This isn't just okay. So yeah, what? Does he just sit there all day? You could actually have like draw a bedroom where Genie can go at night. That would be really cool. Like I said, actually do some stuff. That would be fantastic. That looks like it might have been drawn differently. Is anything wrong, sir? Why are you holding all those things? My books? I wasn't sure which one I needed, so I brought them all. You brought them for what? My tutoring lesson. I hope you're still planning on lecturing me, sir. Oh, I'll give you a lecture for sure. But we're going to have to do it my way. There's no need for those books. No need? No. Too bad. I love books. And soon you'll love cock. Yes? I didn't say anything. If you say so, sir. Is it okay if we can start right away with the lessons? Well, of course. Let's see if there's anything in the wardrobe. Miss Granger, would you wear your uniform top for me, but remove the tie and vest? No, thank you, sir. No amount of points will ever convince me to remove my precious Gryffindor tie. It's the single most valuable piece of clothes I possess. Maybe for you, girl, but for me, it's your panties. My tie represents my affiliation and commitment to the House Gryffindor, after all. Every Gryffindor student knows that. Sure, there she goes, rambling on about her schoolhouse. When Godric Gryffindor, the greatest of the 4 founders of Hogwarts, chose the colors red and gold for his house, I don't understand a word she's saying. But she has a lovely accent. I'm not doing it. The golden mane of a lion, which is also our house's emblematic animal. I thought it was like a fucking... Is Gryffindor an animal? No, it's a griffin, right? Did I just jerk off again while she's listening? Probably too late now. Please tell me she's almost done. As can be read about in the Hogwarts of history, which you, sir, of course, have read a great many times. Alright, guys, so this game does have potential as its own game. Like I said, some new areas with actual artwork would be really great. Like I said, you could probably get the original artist to help out. It does look like they're doing a great job on this. And if you guys do want to see it, like I said, I put out the goal there. We are trying to hit that goal to finish our comic. And with that, we're going to finish up this week's Sinfully Fun Games. I'm going to try to have another one next week, but I will be in the hospital next week, so I don't know when I'll be back. There will be videos scheduled and everything for you guys, but hey, if you guys do want to help out and give some love, there is a Patreon and subscribe star link. We also have a shop with some amazing, amazing items in there, including awesome stickers, cute little posters, including this really awesome new one of Kisa, and other things. So go and check it out. All the links are in the description there, so check them out. Love you all. Bye.